Emma's got some distractions here behind her, but that's okay. First of all, I want to talk to you guys, and we're going to talk to all the managers here, but you guys play such an important role, and it's behind the scenes. Nobody ever really sees everything you guys do. Let's just talk about what the normal, just getting ready for like normal practice. What's that like for you guys?
Well, normally after school, Morgan and I walk over from the Edgewood because me and Morgan and I are still in middle school.
Right.
And Roxy's normally already there. She's normally filling up the water trolleys with ice, and then we just take the water, we fill it up with ice, then we go take it out to practice after we fill it up with water, and then we just go inside and normally do laundry. Like if it's after a game, then do jerseys.
Yeah, so water's a big thing for you guys to get around there. And then jockeying the water around to getting it, I mean, does some go on one sideline and then on the other sideline, or how's that work?
Yeah, so they go on opposite 20s. Like we have some water bottles on the 20-yard line over here, then on the 20-yard line over there, just on different sides.
And then how often, I mean, did the players get to come and have that anytime they want?
No.
No.
They normally get like probably 4 water breaks of practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys ever run out of water?
Not very often. We have little water bottles that we just need to fill up here and there, but it's never like we're out of water.
Okay. All right, so that's the main, one of the main jobs there. Now, what about when it comes time for game night? That makes everything different, right?
Yeah. It's a lot. It's kind of stressful because you got a million people doing a million things at once.
Right.
And we normally we do kind of what we do for practice, just we got to bring out the toolkit and stuff.
Sure. Okay. So you got all kinds of people asking questions, wanting you to do things for them and all that kind of stuff, right? Now, do you guys have to do anything like with the helmets and that kind of thing?
No. Yeah.
Sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. But as far as it goes to putting the hardware on and stuff like that, your dad does a lot of that, right?
He's the equipment.
He's the equipment guy, okay. All right, well, hey, listen, thanks a lot for spending some time. I know you got 2 more buddies here, and we're going to get them on camera too. And you did a great job, and thank you for all that you do. You managers, you can't run a football team without managers, and you guys do a great job. So thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll be back with more of the Bart Curtis Show right after this.
Job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too.
All right, Morgan, you've been with us on, I think last year, you might have been on the show, or maybe the year before. But at any rate, so you're kind of the veteran around here, right? Is that accurate?
Yeah, sorta.
Okay, well, you're the veteran, but the funny thing about it, you're still in junior high, right?
Yeah, I'm in middle school still.
Okay. Well, the good news for us is that means you're going to be around longer to be a manager for us, because you guys play such a valuable role. And, when I was talking to Emma, it's just like you guys do all the behind-the-scenes stuff, and no one sees you really doing what you're doing. And that's why we want to get you on the show here and talk a little bit about it. So as kind of the senior, and I don't mean in year, but kind of the older manager of the bunch, are you kind of the boss or not?
I think we all just split up and take control of our little section.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so as far as it goes to after practice, we talked about getting the water around. I just said a little bit, talked to him about that, but actually during the practice, for instance, I drove up here today, and you guys were working your butts off trying to get grass stain out of the jerseys.
Yeah, so at Mishawaka, there were grass fields, so we had to scrub out all the jerseys. And me and Emma came on Saturday and spent 3.5 hours scrubbing them out, just to find out that all the stains weren't out of it yet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So
So
we had to fix that today.
So how do you go about getting all the stains out? I mean, what's the process?
So we came up with the process on Saturday.
Okay.
So basically we just add like stain remover.
Okay.
And we have like a cooler of water or bucket, and we dip them in and get them wet and just scrub it with our scrubbers
Yeah.
to get it out.
Does that get the job done or not?
Most of the time, yes,
Yeah.
but sometimes not so much.
Now, then, now these jerseys are really a little bit delicate, although, I mean, I know they're football jerseys, but as far as it goes to washing them and drying them, you guys have to be a little bit careful with them, don't you?
Yes, so if we put them in the dryer for too long, they might shrink.
Right.
So we have to make sure to put them in the dryer for a right amount of time.
And the heat-wise.
Yeah, because they're Nike jerseys and they're not the best quality jerseys we've had before.
Okay, well, we'll strike that from all of our Nike listeners out there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about once you get done with, you got them all dried and cleaned up and stuff, what do you do to them then?
So from there, we spread them all out in piles and put them in number order. And then all the jerseys have to be facing the right way on the hanger.
Okay.
And then we put them all in order and hang them back up in the closet.
Okay. Now, what about when it comes time to distribute them and put them into the lockers for the game or getting ready to, whether you're on the road? Does it make a difference whether you're on the road or whether you're home as far as goes to what you do with them?
Not really, but sometimes, because if it's at home, we have to put the black jerseys out.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's at home, we have to put the white jerseys out.
Right.
But what we have to do is during Thursday practice, which is in the morning, we have a notes list that's shared, and all of us, we go through the locker room and have every single jersey in order.
Oh, yeah.
So then we come back to the equipment room and pull out the jerseys in order. So then when we go back into the locker room, we can just put them right back on.
Right. So if you, you got to be careful doing that, because obviously if you mess that up, especially if you're on the road, the wrong kid has the wrong jersey, that'd be bad news, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Did you ever make that kind of mistake yet or not?
We corrected it before.
You
Yeah.
caught it before you.
Yeah, because we realized one kid didn't have his jersey, but he said he turned it in. So then we backtracked it and found out that we gave the kicker the wrong jersey.
Yeah. Well, it takes time, it takes dedication, and you guys do a great job of that. And I know you're always out there working, whether you're getting water around or. What about the players? Do the players ever ask you guys much to do anything? Like, can you go get this for me and do this or that kind of thing?
Yes, especially the sophomore players.
Okay.
They like to ask us lots of questions.
Because they're kind of lost, huh?
Yeah. But they ask us most of the things is just to fix stuff, to untie their shoelaces.
Oh, yeah.
Mouth guards. They
Yeah.
ask us to fix like something wrong in their helmet, give them more air.
Yeah.
Or we put their jerseys and pads in the ozone to get rid of
Yeah, sure.
disinfectant. And, Yeah.
Well, it's a big job. You guys do a great job at it, and we really appreciate what you guys do. And we just want to be able to tell all the world about it. That's why we're putting you guys on the Bar Curtis Show and telling everybody about all the hard work that you do. And we just couldn't get it done if we didn't have our managers here to help us get all this stuff done. So thanks for doing all that hard work for us, and we really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll be back with more of the Bar Curtis Show right after this.
Hello, this is Clay Johnson from N&J Auto Sales. For over 70 years, my family has been in the car business. We have sold thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans over the years. We are known for quality, low-mileage vehicles and outstanding customer service. But here's something you might not know. We buy vehicles. Have a lease coming due? Stop by N&J. We can make you an offer on your existing lease and might even put some cash in your pocket. N&J Auto Sales, located at the corner of Detroit and Market Street in downtown Warsaw, where we sell and buy vehicles. Stop by and let's talk.
For you, and as far as it goes to school?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. Okay, so you're kind of the older one of the bunch, but yet the one with the least experience, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, tell us about when you first got into doing this. Did you have to talk to your buddies a lot and get instructions from them on how to do some of the things you were doing?
A little bit, I would say.
Sure. Did it surprise you how much work there's involved in it for being a manager?
I mean, I would say it's a lot of work, but it's not like hard work.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but it's demanding as far as it goes to, you guys got deadlines that you've got to meet. I mean, things have to be done. I mean, the water has to be out on the field at the right time and all that kind of stuff. Let's talk about, we talked about the jerseys, and what about the pants and distributing the pants to the guys and all that kind of stuff?
So for jerseys, Thursday mornings during practices, we will go hand out jerseys in their lockers.
Just put them in their lockers?
Yeah. And numerically,
Go ahead. Coach, you can come on through. I can edit it out. Coach.
Wait, I didn't even know what I was going to say.
You were talking about putting the lockers in the jerseys.
Yes.
On Thursday mornings, and then what about the pants?
So for pants during the week, we will organize them by size, and the Fridays, when it's game day, they'll get their pants from the buckets.
Right. And everyone wears a certain size of pants, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then do you put those in the locker for them too?
No, just jerseys.
Oh, just the jerseys. So how do they get the pants in? Do they come to you guys and just come and get them?
Yeah, they come pick up their pants before games.
Okay. All right. Now, what about all the pads and stuff that go underneath in their call them the girdles and that kind of thing? Do you guys have to mess around with those much or not?
Usually those are already in there. They stay in there, but if they're missing one, they'll come get one from us.
Right. And you have to wash those also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it, whose job is, do you kind of trade it off there? Because after a game, it's a dirty, smelly, messy deal, isn't it, kind of, or not?
Yeah.
So how do you decide who gets to do what here?
I think no matter who wants to do what or who doesn't want to do any, we all do it.
You all just work together to get it done. Yeah, okay. So what's the most fun thing about being part of the managerial staff here on the high school football team?
Games, or Friday night games. Those are...
Right. Do you ever get a chance to talk to the opposing managers or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever do they ever mouth off to you and you want to smack them or anything like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Well, that's good because I think you guys could whip them anyway. I mean, if it came down to that. All right. So homecoming is this week. Does that mean anything different for you guys?
No.
Not really? It's the same routine? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're scrubbing the jerseys out today. This is Monday. Then when will you actually wash them? Will that start tonight or will that be tomorrow?
We're working on laundry today because we don't have practice, so we don't need to be outside.
Right. That's a good thing. And then Tuesday, is that drying and getting them all sorted out and that kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. And then what about when the JV, there's a JV game tonight, do you guys have to be the managers for that too?
Yep.
All right, so you have to get water out and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. All right, and then as we move through the week, Wednesday and Thursday's kind of the time that the team just gets together and goes through kind of walkthrough drills and stuff like that. Does that make it different for you guys in any way, shape, or form? You still have to get the water out and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, for practices or morning practices, yeah, I don't.
Right. So, can you think of any question or that a sophomore asked you that you think is the dumbest question you ever heard in your life or not? I don't want to embarrass. Don't name names. Just give us a situation if you can think of a situation.
To be honest, I don't think the guys ask really any embarrassing or questions, but they make random comments. A lot of random comments you will hear from them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But they always treat you guys with a great deal of respect and that kind of thing, right?
What?
They treat you with respect. I mean, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't talk down to you or anything like that.
Yes, for the most part.
Because if they did, Coach Curtis would have their head on a platter. I'm pretty sure of that. So, Well, hey, Roxy, thanks for being with us. You did a great job. You guys are going to be a special part of the Bart Curtis Show. We'll get that all done up there and probably posted tomorrow on YouTube. And, you'll have thousands of people watching you guys. It'll be great.
Thank you.
We'll make you a TV star just like that.
No.
You're a natural in front of the camera. What can I tell you? All right. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for all that you do in helping Tiger football. Okay?
Yeah.
And welcome back, everybody. And we got kind of a special edition of the Bart Show this week. We've been talking to all of the managers, and we got to talk to one of the guys that's handling the ball all the time and getting the ball out to the players so that they can play the game. And so we got one of our ball boys here. So tell us your name and spell it so that we get it right for the graphic.
My name is Owen, O-W-E-N.
Okay. What's your last name?
Huffer,
How do you spell that?
H-U-F-F-E-R.
Very good. All right, Owen. How long have you been a ball boy for the Tigers?
3 years.
Wow, that's good. What grade are you in right now?
5th.
5th grade, okay. Now, do you play some Pee Wee football or the Young Tiger football yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. What position do you play?
I play quarterback and safety.
All right, well, that's a good combination. All right. Okay, tell us about what you have to do. What's your job as a ball boy?
Keep the balls clean and take care of them and give them to the ref.
Okay. Now, does it get a little tricky now and then when to know to get the ball to the ref and stuff? I mean, are you ever like, they're calling for the ball, and where's the ball guy at? Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah.
Occasionally? Okay. All right, so especially when there's like a sudden change, because when the other team gets their ball back, they use their ball, they don't use ours, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so what do you do to practice that, or what do you do to stay on top of that?
We try to move out of the way of the players so we can see the ref.
Okay. And you also kind of keep an eye on the game and how it's going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that you know when for instance, because how many times do they change the ball around? Obviously, when they change possession, but what are some other situations where you have to run and change the football out there?
A turnover.
Okay, turnover. Okay, that's true. That'd be good. I understand that. What about when they kick off or punt or something like that?
Yeah, we got to run all the way down the field.
Okay. That makes it a tough job, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you guys do a great job at it. Who's your other buddies that are ball boys?
Max Spangle and Trenton Branham.
Okay. Do they do a pretty good job, or are you kind of their boss?
I'm their boss, and yeah, they do a pretty good job.
Okay. Well, that's good. All right. Well, you're good, Coach. Come on in. You can come through. All right. We're in the freshman coaching office. That's why and the freshmen are working and stuff, so that's why we're kind of in their space there. But you guys do a good job. What's your favorite thing about being a ball boy?
I get to talk to the players.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, and you're out there amongst them all the time, really. You're talking to them, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite player?
Probably Ethan Egoff.
Okay, Ethan Egoff, yeah, okay. Does he, throw the ball to you and stuff like that and have fun with you and tease you and that kind of thing?
No, we just talk.
Just talk, okay, all right. Well, and thanks a lot for being with us. You're doing a great job out there. You work hard. I know it's a tough job because you got to get the ball out there at the right time, and if you don't get the ball out there, a lot of people get kind of upset kind of quick, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's why you guys do such a great job. You don't want to get, chewed out for being late with the ball. So we appreciate all the hard work that you guys do and your ball boy staff. And thanks for being with us today.
You're welcome.